really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hands up.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Carolina Panthers. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Here's Smith on the return. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Wilson airing it out to start. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
From the gun, it's Wilson. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Might just be a little late to get the ground game going, opening up this game with back-to-back passes. But when you come out of the gate slow and you put yourself behind the sticks, you really don't get into that rhythm you want to find early.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down. Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hut.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Young. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
That's pumped by Hubbard. And this does not get it. Slumped in short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
There we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
It's fielded at the 14. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
At their own 14-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Dolphin 1st down.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. He gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Wilson now off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
H.N., a first down carry. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Here we go, set.
Second down carry for H.N. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
Hey, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. The ball's out. He lost it. And it looks like the Dolphins have it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and the next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. They run the counter to H.N. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 3 for them. Still 3rd and 9 coming up.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
All coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort. While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Danny Gray to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. set of downs for him from the 31. Wilson on 1st and 10. Behind the line, he lost that football. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis, at least momentarily, averted. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he is down to the 30-yard line. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They've got a first to begin the frame. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Ball and defender runs at the exact same time there. And now it's 3rd and short.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
3rd down run from A-Chan. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
Still working past the 40. Works the sideline inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers pull out in front further, 13-10. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Handoff running left. It's A-Chan. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down Miami.
Danger, Kings. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Play action. It's Wilson. Blitz is there, and he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down. Third and long for him here. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Panthers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Ready, 17 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
And set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
And that couldn't have hit any better. That took the perfect bounce and went out of bounds at the 1. Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10. Wilson from his own end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now it's second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Running with H-Chan here out of the gun. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. He's Nick Sporton there on the play.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? From his end zone, third and long. Waddle makes the catch. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. And he didn't need much after making the recovery, did he? A step or two forward, and he gets him the first down anyway. Now Wilson on the play fake. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is the Dolphins' first down.
Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 48.
Rushing man sent left. On first down, it's Wilson. He put everything he's got behind it. He's got it inside the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has it at the 11. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Okay, so good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partners, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On play action, here's Young. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
It's now third down and 9 yards to go.
Ready? To the air on third and long. Left side, and it's intercepted. Jack Jones has got it. And this is going to be a pick six. He is in for the Miami touchdown.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14. Quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. From his own end zone, here we go. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right, at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up third down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on third, Wilson. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to fourth down. So the Dolphins bringing out the field goal unit for a try here. This is from 35 out on the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Glad to see him right the ship individually and make one after his earlier attempts went awry. And this was a big spot to finally come through on this one, because now it gives his team the lead.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
Yeah, really with it. I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Hut.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Ready, ready.
Young working from the gun. He finds Brown right side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Shotgun snap now to Young. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Young on 1st and 10. And this is going to call incomplete in the end zone. Did it all right there. Now they've got to regroup for 2nd down. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Rasul Douglas picks it up. And the Dolphins are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Staring up into the rain, and he muffs it! And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. And going play action, Young. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Set. Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll start the drive with Achane. He is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Following the play, we do have an injured man in need of some assistance, and that's the burner, Devon Achane, who's in some pain. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Wilson on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Wilson now off the play action. Down the field, he's got Pierce. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
From the red zone now. Finds his back, Achane. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
He's got a man left. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins push their lead further to start the half. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Dolphins make it a 10-point ball game. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away.
Set to kick off.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Hut.
Up the middle, Hubbard. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Here we set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Hits him on the in route. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Got it?
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
Here we go. Set. Set.
They're going for it. Young. He's trying to push the field. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. The give for the first time to Rashad White. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap for Wilson. That throw behind his intended target.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to get passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Going all the way to the end zone here. And oh, he got it! Interception! J.C. Horn to pick it off.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Hubbard trying this up the gut. That's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. Out of the gun, Young. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Dumps it off to his running back. It's a small gain up to the 38. Jack Jones making that tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air yet again. Young. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, 3rd down coming up.
There, ready, go, hut.
They'll run here, ETN. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
No gain on the play.
No gain on the run, so now they face 4th down. So we're through 3 here. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. For it, Hubbard. And he won't get close to the line to gain. They swallow this one up. A pretty emphatic turnover on downs here.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
On first down, they'll start out with 18. That one only good for a couple. It's 2nd down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go, set. Wrap roll 80.
Wilson out of the pistol. They connect on the deep shot. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Taking the handoff, now Wilson. Has a man, it's A-Chain. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Wilson now from the gun. Hits his running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here's A-Chan from the pistol. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also pulls the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it 3rd and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Let's go now.
Trying to pick it up here with A-Chain. That's good for a couple of yards. And it's going to be first down Miami.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
32-yard line.
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go. Rap rule lead. Like 18. 60 average. 60 average.
Wilson to throw it. This time not able to get it to him. He's been a favorite target on this drive, but incomplete there. It's going to bring up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Set. Cowboy 80.
It's Achane on the inside give. He has room past the 25. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. 4 yardage run for White. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
So a rarity for anyone playing penalty bingo. It's a kickoff out of bounds and some great field position starting out. First down from the 42.
Here we go. Ready.
Young working from the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Panthers.
To the air on first down. Young taking a chance to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now within 1 score in the 4th. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing. And as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. A great play.
Panthers 21.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Smith on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
At the shotgun, they'll give it to Achane. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Dolphins leading by 6. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Chan again. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. They've got first down here from the 36. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second down carry for Achan. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. The give now to White. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
So often, one of the things you have to teach running backs at the NFL level, you don't always have to hit a home run. Especially in short yardage situations, just go get that single and move the chains.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Charlotte.